Welcome to Divine Light and Love Oracle with Stella. Today is Monday, May 13th, 2019, and I am here with a special message of encouragement, and I'm very excited to be here. I'll be honest, I am a little emotional because as I was unboxing a new deck, I felt this really powerful energetic surge, and I was really emotional, like not in a sad way, but that there was just something really significant happening at that very moment. And last night in our live, several cards came out that were angels, but the wings looked like butterfly wings to me more than they did the wings of an angel. And so that stuck with me. And then Megan, one of our contributors and part of the Good Vibe Tribe, had pointed out that I didn't sing Mariah Carey's Butterfly, because that's like one of my favorite songs when the word butterfly came up. And so I did just sing a little tiny pinch of it because my voice was like not trying to cooperate, but it stayed with me. And so thank you, Megan, because it just seemed to go right in time with those butterfly wings in the pictures and the new deck that I was unboxing today, which is called the Butterfly Oracle Cards for Life Changes by Doreen Virtue. And so that was so powerful. It just really touched me in a deep way. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Young Niels. Welcome, everybody. It's so good to see you all. So anyway, as I'm talking about the butterflies, there was also an angel card that talked about shielding ourselves and imagining that we are in a cocoon of light. And so all of these references to butterflies were just literally flying at me from all over the place, that by the time I went to open up this deck, I was a little bit of a train wreck because all these emotions hit me. And I felt spirit prompting me, someone is going through a massive transformation right now, and it may be someone's plural, but this message of being courageous and bold, to spread your wings and to fly. As we shared previously, the twin flame journey is like the catalyst that propels people into their light work abilities, because as a twin flame, you start utilizing some of your intuitive abilities. Like you'll feel the presence of that person. You may feel their emotions. You may get signs and synchronicities through music or see number sequences. And it's like you're beginning to tap into those clairs, the clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairsentience. And you're not even really realizing what's happening to you, but this journey is helping to bring you closer to your most authentic self, which is an intuitive person who can access knowledge and wisdom and spiritual principles when you have all those walls broken down and you're able to communicate and allow communication to flow through to you from heaven and earth. And so really this twin flame journey is transforming people's lives once they get past the preconceived notions of what they thought the journey was about and open up to the possibilities of expanding their own spirituality, knowledge, and abilities to serve in humanity. So, hi, Wada, good afternoon. So as I shared all that was to say that the blue butterfly, the orange wings of the butterfly that kept appearing, there was something more that Spirit wanted to expand upon and share, particularly for people who literally are on the precipice of a major life change. I feel like a lot of light workers are going through major upheavals in their lives, major changes, spiritually, physically, emotionally. I mean, things are changing at a rapid pace. Not only that, but atmospherically, there are these massive energetic waves. And I liken them to like when a woman in labor is on a fetal monitor and you can actually see the baby, the contractions with the baby going up and down like these massive mountains and waves going up and down. You know, the earth is going through a type of labor, and these energetic surges, those of us who are sensitive and are recognizing what's happening, we're feeling it on a deep level. And it's causing a lot of upheavals and changes, and as some people would say, tower moments in every area of our lives. And so many people have experienced sleep disturbance, crying unexpectedly, feeling irritable, feeling like they can't sleep, like they're just supercharged. There's even, I think, in the heart area, a lot of changes in the rhythm of the heart, you know, like sometimes palpitations, or, you know, things just kind of slow down. There's just all kinds of physiological changes that are happening in the body, but I really believe it's because we are being called to be more expansive in our light work abilities and in our journey. And so the twin flame journey was kind of like someone softly knocking at the door, letting us know someone's at the door. Now it's pretty much a big bang, 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 knock, knock, who's there? And so it's spirit letting us know it's time to start moving, and we need to move a little faster now because things are escalating and expediting as far as what's happening in the earth, and the need for the light workers to be working their light and focused on healing. Because, like I said last night, it's like each one teach one. As we learn experientially, we can help others. Hi, Mimi. Hello. Yeah, we can help each other. That's what this is all about. There's no I in we, and we are one. And so I am humbled and appreciative to be here with you at this moment in time, just a sheer act of obedience, because I realized that someone needed this message today. I'm praying and hoping that it's going to be an encouragement and uplifting. And I'm going to read you the lyrics from that song before we get started. But what I'll do first is I'm going to go ahead and read our Namaste blessing before we get started. And then I'm going to read the lyrics to that song because they're very profound. And then in a little bit, I'll have Kate post the lyric video so that if you want to go back and listen to the song, it's such a beautiful sentiment, but it really explains a lot of where we feel in our hearts when we are going through the transformation of becoming a butterfly and getting ready to break out of the cocoon and flying on our journeys, which is really what's happening. But it also has a dual purpose, because the song also indicates when you have to leave a relationship behind or a person behind, because they have to go on their journey as well. And if you're meant to be, you will come back together, because that's how the universe works. What's for you is for you, and nothing's going to change that. And there was another card that we saw in the Wild Offering by Tasha Silver that says, nothing is ever given to you too soon, and nothing is ever taken away abruptly or before its time. So we have to learn to really trust in the timing, the divine timing of the universe. All right. So, with no further ado, the card that came out was this: a blessing woven in truth. Have the courage to speak your truth, and a heavy burden will be lifted. It is best that everyone involved know where they stand. The truth will set both you and others free. This is a blessing for all concerned, but most of all for you, dear one. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, hi, darling DJ. Hello, hello. Seriously, guys, that couldn't be more timely and appropriate for this message. I mean, I still feel that same, heavy, not heaviness, but like an emotional, moment in just reading that, because again, knowing what spirit was guiding me to today about the butterfly, I just feel so much emotion and excited to share these messages with everyone right now. So This isn't the new deck, but this is one deck that we've had and used previously. But the very first card, when I read it to you, it's like the segue into what we're going to be talking about. But I'm going to go ahead and read the lyrics from this song, Butterfly by Mariah Carey, just to show you guys how Spirit really does communicate to us through music. And it says this: when you love someone so deeply, they become your life. It's easy to succumb to overwhelming fears inside. Blindly, I imagined I could keep you under glass. Now I understand to hold you, I must open up my hands and watch you rise. Spread your wings and prepare to fly, for you have become a butterfly. Oh, fly abandonedly into the sun. If you should return to me, we truly were meant to be. So spread your wings and fly, butterfly. The next verse says this: I have learned that beauty has to flourish in the light. Wild horses run unbridled, or their spirit dies. You have given me the courage to be all I can, and I truly feel your heart will lead you back to me when you're ready to land. Spread your wings and prepare to fly, for you have become a butterfly. Oh, fly abandonedly into the sun. If you should return to me, we truly were meant to be. So spread your wings and fly, butterfly. I can't pretend these tears aren't overflowing steadily. I can't prevent this hurt from almost overtaking me. But I will stand and say goodbye, for you'll never be mine until you know the way it feels to fly. Spread your wings and prepare to fly, for you have become a butterfly. Oh, fly abandonedly into the sun. If you should return to me, we truly were meant to be. So spread your wings and fly, butterfly. So flutter through the sky, butterfly. Fly. Spread your wings and fly, butterfly. Even just reading it to you guys, it gives me the chills, it chokes me up, it causes me a tremendous feeling of the strength it takes to release yourself and anyone else in this journey that you've held on to. Because as a light worker in the twin flame journey, you must trust the universe has your back, that Source, Creator, God is here to help us become our greatest version of ourselves and our twins to become the greatest version of themselves. And so in order for us all to truly fly, we have to release. Do you see this picture right now as I'm looking at it? These are the tears that we're probably all crying right now because we understand what has to be done. We know this is a part of our light worker journey. The lyrics said, if we're meant to be, we will find each other again. Like I've said before, if you and the twin are in a distortion energy, or one is in distortion and one is in divine energy, the timing is off. And there's more growth and learning to be done and had on both parts. So in order to spread your wings and fly, you have to release what you thought this journey was about. So you can flutter through the sky and find your way, and your twin can find their way. And not be afraid. I mean, the part of the lyrics that says, about the tears, overflowing, and the hurt that's almost overtaking us. But we have to have the courage to stand and say goodbye, for you'll never be mine until you know the way it feels to fly. That's Spirit letting us know butterflies must fly free. They're not meant to be kept under glass. The first lyrics that talked about that, saying, blindly, I imagined I could keep you under glass. Now I understand to hold you, to hold space in your heart for someone. You have to open up your hands and give them a chance to rise. Trusting that in divine timing, if they are meant to be, they will come back and return. And it's okay. And if they don't, you're also okay, because the universe will send a high vibrational individual that matches your frequency in the right divine timing. But you have to trust. But right now, in this now moment, our focus is on our journey. Hi, Angelina. Good to see you. Glad you're here. So, Spirit had me pull this deck out and pull this card, and it triggered a memory of the card from last night where the angel's wings were blue, because most of the time the angel wings are white or translucent, but this is the card that we were supposed to see before the other butterfly cards. And so it's from the Universal Wisdom Oracle, and it says butterfly wings. Butterfly wings have shown up in your reading today to mirror the beauty inside you, the sacred beauty that is you. A profound transformation is taking place in your life due to the fact that you have managed to reconcile issues from your past. As a result, your true nature is now beginning to emerge. Through this card, you are being encouraged to continue your spiritual journey. Continue to be yourself, for you have much to offer the world by just being you. Love has the power to transform all things, and the love you hold has the power to touch not only those around you, but the whole planet. Surround yourself with nature, and you will feel an ever greater sense of magic and love. Nature embodies the healing universal energy of love. Her magical powers will awaken the magic within you. Your spiritual awareness is about to deepen, and so too will your awareness of the true extent of your capabilities. Much of that which you experience over the coming months will have a magical effect on your life, and the magic will also be felt by many around you. Butterflies are a powerful symbol for you at present, symbolic of transformation that awaits you. From now on, take heart every time a butterfly flutters into your field of vision, for it confirms that you are on the right path. Whoo, guys, you're going to have to bear with me because apparently I'm speaking truth because my voice is shaking a little bit. I am just flooded with so much emotion right now because I feel we just had this huge monarch butterfly migration here in Southern California. It was amazing. I didn't understand until this very moment what Spirit was sharing is that just like the waves, there are these massive waves of spiritual awareness and people awakening. And literally like butterflies flying away and migrating to their next destination. That's what's happening in real time. And so when I opened up this new deck, I mean, literally, I was unboxing it. I thought I was going to start crying, and it was so deep. Like, I literally had to just sit down on the floor and just take some nice deep breaths and get grounded, because the surge of power was so strong that I knew this was a message that had to come out right now. It wasn't going to wait till later after Zumba. It was like, do it now. So here we are. Here we are. We're butterflies. We're migrating. We're moving into our next season, our next destination in our lives. And the fact that this card said Butterfly Oracle Cards for Life Changes really hit the spot. And so this is what the back of the box says. It says, change is a part of life. Sometimes it feels frightening, other times exciting. With the Butterfly Oracle Cards for Life Changes, Doreen Virtue will help you manage and understand changes you're experiencing. Each of the 44 cards features a gorgeous image of a butterfly, because who better than to demonstrate the blessings within transformation? So this guidebook is also going to share some insights about shifting careers, relationship transitions, moving, lifestyle alterations, and more. But more than anything, I feel like each of you watching this, whether it's the card or the message in the guidebook or the actual picture of the butterfly, Spirit is going to deliver a message to you that's going to prompt you to make some positive changes or reaffirm or confirm what you're doing and that you're going in the right direction. And so I'm going to go ahead and get started. And Kate is going to be, chatting with you guys. And if you see anything, please put it in the chat. Let other people know something you picked up on, because this is how we co-create and work together as a unit, as a cohesive team, because we're all using and working our light together. So I would greatly appreciate it if you guys are able to help each other out, help me, help us as a collective by expanding upon what you're seeing in these cards, because this is going to transform lives. I say that often, but I feel a deeper level today. Something about what we're about to experience is going to make a huge difference in someone's life. And so let us all be humble vessels for change. As you can hear, my voice is really emotional because this is so deep and personal to my heart. I recognize the beauty in each of you and in myself, and we just want to do what we can to be a blessing to all those watching, entering the room, and watching the playback. We want you to know that you're loved, you're supported, and that we are believing the best for you and for your life right at this very moment in time, and that no matter what you are going through, you are supported. Your angels are there to help you. Just ask. Even if you don't know the specific angels by name, please, angels, help me. I'm going through XYZ, and I want to release this burden or this worry or care to you. Just as simple as that. And just having a heart of humility and compassion for yourself shows that you have a depth of self-love. And this is why, as a light worker, you're ascending to the next level in your journey. All right. Whew. All right, you guys. Here we go. The very first card out. Be true to you. And hopefully I've zoomed in enough where you guys can see all the details in these cards, because they're absolutely stunning. I mean, I can't even stop staring at the colors. They're just so tremendously gorgeous. And so I'm going to go ahead and read. Hi, Megan. Yes, this was, Megan, you actually helped prompt this, by the way, when you mentioned about Butterfly, the song by Mariah Carey last night. And Kate, if you could go ahead and post the link to the lyric video for Butterfly by Mariah Carey, that would be awesome. So yes, Megan, bless you and thank you. That was one sign out of a few that prompted me to bring these messages out today. And I thank Father God, Holy Spirit, and our angels and guides for being with us during this beautiful sacred time as we are honoring the transition and metamorphosis that's happening in each of our lives. Yes. Thank you, Mimi. That's right. To thine own self be true. That's right. Oh, yeah, Kate, don't forget to include what it's the lyric video for in case people hop in late. All right, be true to you. This card may indicate you've experienced an inner conflict. You're struggling to make a decision about your next actions. You worry about whether following your desired path is the right choice and how doing so will impact others. The answer is you must be true to yourself. Any path where you compromise your vision will put you out of sync with the rhythms of success, health, and happiness. Of course, you'd never do anything to harm another person or ignore his or her needs. However, you cannot harm or ignore yourself either. As you are truly happy, you automatically lift up those around you. You also become a role model for following your inner truth. Be assertive. Speak your truth. Stand up for your beliefs. Accept and enjoy your unique qualities. Be creative and free-spirited. Don't be swayed by outside pressure. Wow. The next card, courage. Courage. This card reminds you that you have the courage to make this change. Everything you've been through in life has taught you to cope and be strong in the face of the unknown. You've learned that being positive and having faith are necessary tools to overcome fear and disappointments. Take this change 1 minute at a time. Try not to look too far down the road, especially if attempting to predict the future brings up anxiety for you. After all, you can plan for the future, but you can only take charge of this present moment. So take positive action steps today towards your desired outcome and know that you will have everything you need each moment that follows. Facing your fears, stepping into a leadership position, and breaking out of your comfort zone all indicate you are growing in assertiveness. Wow, guys, just beautiful. Decisions. This card came up because you're wrestling with a decision and were unsure as to which way to go. Your divine guidance has been attempting to show you the best path. You already have the answer in your heart. Wow. Deep down, you know the right direction, yet fears are holding you back from taking action based on this wise resolution. This card reminds you to trust your inner knowingness and ask yourself this question: which path brings me closer to my life purpose? What would love do in this situation? Sometimes this card appears because you've been avoiding making a necessary decision. If so, you are being reminded that not making a decision is a decision, since you've decided to allow things to remain the same. Similarly, if you're trying to choose between two options, there may very well be a better third option for you. Pray for clear guidance. Notice and trust the signs. Emotions. Emotions. You're evolving and progressing, so it's natural for you to have a different perspective now than you did before. You drew this card because your feelings are speaking to you. It is important for you to listen. Ignored emotions only grow stronger and louder. There is something in your life that is becoming intolerable to you. Once you were able to enjoy or even endure sitting in the situation, but because you have changed, so too have your emotions. This card is asking you to be honest with yourself. Take inventory of how you're feeling. You don't have to resort to drastic action to resolve anything. Sometimes it's enough just to acknowledge your own feelings so that your heart feels heard and understood. Whew, that's deep. That is deep, you guys. I'm shook. How are you guys liking these cards? These butterflies are absolutely stunning. I'm trying not to look at the cards too hard just because I want to read to you what the guidebook has to say. But if you guys are looking at them, aren't they stunning? I mean, I just think that nature and Creator is amazing, that we have all of these different varieties of butterflies, much like each of us, you know? We're all unique and incredibly beautiful in our own ways. End of an era. Like chapters in a book, life has eras that begin and end. You drew this card because this cycle of beginnings and endings is touching you right now. It is important for you to be gentle with yourself during times of change. Think of the butterfly in the cocoon, dormant, in preparation for rebirth with wings. You're in a similar state right now, so please practice daily self-care and don't feel guilty about saying no to extra activities so that you can rest, heal, and prepare for the next era ahead. Take time to grieve over losses and transitions. Make plans for what you wish to do next. Hi, Nikki. Good to see you. Yes, baby girl, you are right on time. Oh my gosh, you guys. I am like, I am like just so filled with gratitude and joy and humility over these messages from Spirit, these transitions that we're going through, the metamorphoses that are taking place. I feel like those who their twin has risen their energy to love or above are experiencing unions. And I feel like for those who recognize that their twin is still in an energy of distortion or they're in distortion, recognizing time needs to elapse, healing needs to take place, but that the journey continues regardless, is absolutely amazing to me. And so these cards, I feel, are really just, they're like when someone, if you've ever seen, like a car accident, unfortunately, and everybody is shook up, and one of the first things that people do is they lend their jacket or a blanket to try to help take the edge off of the shock of what just happened. I think many people are a little shocked about what's going on in their lives through the twin flame journey. And these cards are like a warm blanket to help take some of the edge off of the shock. Us being here together today, our energy, our light, our love is going to help take some of the impact and shock away from some people who it would have just completely trashed them to not have the support right now. It's no accident that we all found each other. It's a blessing, and I thank you for being such a wonderful, light-filled community. Thank you for embracing and welcoming me. And Kate, thank you for being here, for your time, your efforts, and your energy. You are all loved and appreciated. All right. finances. Yep, that's an important one, right? Yep, Angelina, I know, right? I'm like thinking I need a blanket right now. Oh gosh. Okay, this card says a change is coming in your financial situation. Please do not allow yourself to assume this is a negative reversal. The only reason why you would feel afraid is because the ego associates change with fear. Whoop, let me put that one on rewind. The ego associates change with fear. This card heralds a reward for the diligent work you've done and are committed to continuing. Through the spiritual law of cause and effect, efforts always yield corresponding results. This also means that if you haven't been actively putting in effort, your financial returns will reflect this. Happily, though you do have the power to change your finances for the better by taking the steps you're divinely guided to, keep your thoughts elevated because positive thoughts really do create beneficial financial changes. Oh, that is awesome. Okay, so a couple of nuggets of wisdom that jumped out at me right here, guys. The first thing was our egos associate change with fear. So we have to get our mindset right and cast out fear with love, right? The next thing that struck me is we talk about the law of attraction. We just got schooled right now that there is a spiritual law of cause and effect. So when we talk about recognizing that you're a twin flame, but that it is the catalyst that triggers or prompts you to move into your light worker journey, you putting in the work as a light worker will yield results, a return, and if you stay diligent and focus on doing the work as a light worker for humanity, for the earth, in service, you are going to receive the blessings of doing so because it says it is a spiritual law. So for people who are like, how come I can't have my twin right now? Well, there's lots of factors. Your twin has free will. You have free will. Are both of you working in the light? Have both of you done the self-mastery work, self-love, self-respect, worthiness, healing? Are there other parties involved? You know, I guess what's happening is the bubble of fantasy has been busted. And those of us who come here, we're trying to get common sense, knowledge, wisdom on how to proceed in the journey. And so we're being called to recognize there are spiritual laws at work here. And in order to get that partnership we desire, we've got to do our work and serve. And as a result of doing that, we will experience the connection because the universal spiritual law will bring that high vibrational counterpart in. So have faith, but recognize that there indeed are spiritual laws at work around us. So let's get into alignment with them so we can produce positive outcomes and results. Forgiveness. It says, dear one, have you been carrying around anger, guilt, shame, or regrets? This card indicates it's time to set that down. Set down the burdens so you can spread your wings and fly higher. You are guided to release stored emotions and thoughts that may block you. Forgiveness doesn't mean that what others did to you is okay or that you need to spend time with them. Rather, it means you are choosing to detox yourself from residual negative thoughts and emotions related to these experiences. Prayer, spending time in nature, cultivating compassion, journaling, support groups, and trauma counseling can help you gain understanding and motivation to completely forgive. Be sure to forgive yourself of any regrets. Release any grudges you're holding against yourself. It's helpful to learn from mistakes made in the past, but don't hold on to them by berating yourself. The point is to increase your confidence and the love in your heart so you can focus on your divine purpose. Let go of the past, adopt a more positive outlook, release toxic relationships with forgiveness, and past life healing. Beautiful. I love it. And something I just want to mention that I appreciate and love about this community of light is there are a lot of people who have moved into union in the 3D with a counterpart high vibrational match, and that there are some who are still going through this process of releasing, and how we can all come together and serve and help one another. You know, just because someone enters into union doesn't mean that they basically jump ship and abandon abandon the rest of the community. We're here to help, love, uplift, and nourish each other. So it also helps that people are sharing what's happening in their journey in real time so that it encourages others. And so I really appreciate that about everybody. Just saying. All right. Healing from the past. That's pretty deep. Okay. This card comes to you because there has been a recurring pattern that stems from hurt feelings in the past. It's time for you to change this pattern by facing and healing old emotional pain. You may feel tired of revisiting the same issues, yet believe that there is no other way. Face your feelings, work on forgiveness and healing work, step into leadership and activism, release emotional and physical weight. And I can tell you guys, as I started getting work done through acupuncture for my chakras, for my overall health, at my heaviest weight, I was 331 pounds. I wasn't feeling my best. I was developing medical issues. I was extremely fatigued and sluggish, brain fog all the time. It didn't matter how much I worked out. It didn't matter how well I ate. The weight of the emotional burdens that I carried was literally weighing me down. And as I started to release them and practice forgiveness like breathing, practice self-love, stop berating myself, reparenting myself, disconnecting from toxic connections, the weight literally just started to come off. That detox that's taken almost 3 years, I'm now about half the weight that I was. And I'm now doing everything in my power to, as on a regular basis, shed anything that would try to hold me down. Now I'm aware, so it's kind of like, I know I'm kind of like a rebellious little kid when somebody tries to like snatch me and attach to me, and it's like, not today, devil, skirt. I'm like, nope. I'm learning to recognize when something is not of a healthy vibration, and I'm like exit stage right as quickly as possible. But I just wanted to give you guys some encouragement that there is definitely something to be said of the spiritual and the natural world, and how heaviness and burdens can manifest and affect us all in so many different ways, and how important it is to heal from past hurts. All right, heavenly signs. Have you been seeing a lot of butterflies, dear one? This card comes to you as one of many signs you're receiving from above to let you know you're loved and watched over. Heaven frequently dispatches butterflies to signal that a passed on loved one is happy and sending you encouragement. Additionally, signs may include birds, feathers, rainbows, or something in nature. or it might be coins or music or other human-made items. You're asked to notice and trust these signs so that you feel heaven's presence in your daily life. When you know that you're watched over and loved, you feel safer and more secure following the path of your dreams. That's beautiful. It also says that you're achieving big dreams one little step at a time, and your prayers are being answered. Oh, thanks, you guys. That's so sweet. You know what? I mean, this is exciting to be able to share these changes and transitions that I'm going through in my own life, because I want to encourage you. I understand what it feels like to be in a low, dark place, a place of fear that paralyzes you, a place of self-loathing when you don't feel good about yourself, second guessing and doubting yourself, giving away your power, trusting people that are not worthy of your trust. I said it before and I'll say it again. Not everybody deserves a seat at the table of your life, and you have to be discerning and wise enough to know who those people are and are not, and be proactive and be your own warrior princess or warrior prince, and step into your power and know that you are worthy of healthy connections and that you're not going to tolerate. Okay, Megan, see, I can't even say the F word right now. Y'all know what word I was about to use, but you just won't tolerate it anymore. And you're just moving ahead. You're just moving ahead, and life is going to get sweeter and sweeter. Okay, join in. You are being called to push past shyness, meet new people. Although you might not think of yourself as sociable, it's time to take action and get acquainted with like-minded friends and associates. Your social fears stem from spending time with insensitive people. Whoop, whoop. Rewind. Your social fears stem from spending time with insensitive people, and you will benefit from connecting with gentle, kind individuals like yourself. You've received this card because in order to meet these new friends, you will need to join in. Join a group, in person or online, so that you can network with others. Joining also entails introducing yourself and having conversations. This positive change in your social life will open new doors for you in other areas. So it encourages you, this card, to do charity work, join a group aligned with your beliefs. And I'm pleased to say that that was a divinely guided opportunity that Spirit prompted, was to start the Good Vibe Tribe. I'm so very grateful for those of you who have stepped into your light work and joined the group to share light and love with one another. We're following through with these promptings, and I'm so very grateful that it's yielding beautiful outcomes, and new friendships and unions and combinations are forming that is really making a difference. I love this card because this butterfly looks very similar to the butterflies that have been literally around me, hitting my car windshield, which I'm like, oh my gosh, don't die. You know, all these butterflies look like this that are just floating around, and they're just absolutely stunning. But I love that the message for this card is motivation, because I don't know about y'all, but I am feeling extremely motivated to get about the journey of being a light worker and to keep going higher, flying higher like the butterfly. It said you drew this card because your motivation is changing. What once interested you doesn't anymore, and what does interest you seems to be distracting you from your responsibilities. Womp womp. This card indicates that this pattern is stressful for you, yet by facing the pattern, you're empowered to both understand it and heal it. True story. There is a need to deal with boredom that has set in because of routines that no longer appeal to you. Sometimes it arises due to a desire for drama, to stir up excitement and variety. In order to recover your initial enthusiasm, it's often enough to discern the truth underlying as to why your motivation has flagged. Other times, boredom is a sign of burnout, which needs to be addressed directly or by heading in a new direction. Woo! I feel like Spirit just pulled my behind over. That's right, guys. That's Stella on the side of the road getting a ticket, because I absolutely resonate and understand this. While I am constantly motivated and encouraged, there are times when I find my energy waning, particularly on different projects that I have to work on. And I realize that Spirit is guiding me in a different direction. In fact, today, right, thank you, no thank you, drama. Spirit has been prompting me several times to set up a marketplace with all kinds of tools and things to help equip the collective, encourage the collective. And I've been like, yeah, I'll get to that. And then it's like, yeah, you better get to that. So I guess I better get about my grind and get it together. Yeah, you guys, something really exciting is coming. I've been drafting the idea, working on it. I'm like a Jane of all trades, if that makes sense. So there'll be a website and apps coming up, and it's probably going to take me a couple months to fully develop it, because I'm also working on developing some decks. Kate's developing some decks as well. And so these are just going to be tools for empowerment, encouragement. You know, I'm just super excited about it, but I have to stay focused on that motivation to bring it to fruition. So if you guys want to send some positive thoughts my way, I will get on that business and make sure that by summertime, that's going to be live and available for people to come to and connect. So something else this card indicates is increase your energy by detoxing and exercising. Speak your truth about your needs and desires, and admit the truth to yourself. Shake up your routines to add interest. Yep. Ooh, thank you, Jennifer. Yes, I have also started to take a look at learning more about Reiki and energy healing modalities. I just want to do everything that I can to bring people together for the sake of healing and a high resonance and vibration of light and love. And so I'm literally like on the diving board staring at the pool going, okay, everybody, here I go. Belly flop. No. In my head, it's going to be this graceful dive, but it's probably going to be a belly flop. So just warning everyone. This card really hit me as well when I looked at it. It is the Realizations and Epiphanies card. And I know many of you are experiencing this right now in real time. It says the changes you're experiencing are influenced by internal processes. You've been recognizing important truths, and now you're questioning parts of your life that you once took for granted. You've arrived at some new insights that are making you reconsider previous choices. What you once felt comfortable with now makes you uncomfortable. You've received this card as acknowledgement of this development, and also as guidance to take your time in making life decisions and adjustments. Do your research, get support, and adopt the changes as you're ready. After all, you don't want to increase your stress levels with any radical shifts that you're not prepared for. Now that you've had these realizations, you'll make positive changes at a natural and healthy pace. Your new outlook will lead the way without stress or worry. Focus on meditation, your spiritual path, and growing apart in relationships. And it's true, because sometimes you will have to grow apart. You know that old saying, sometimes things fall apart so better things can come together. It's exciting. It's scary, but it's necessary. Yep. Ooh, oh my goodness, you guys. I'm all being nosy. I'm like, what's going on in here? Oh, yay. That's awesome. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Thanks, guys. Serious. Oh my gosh, Dynamic Jennifer. Yep, drums, please. Summer, summer, summertime, summertime. That's my jam. All right, windfall. See, guys, we're getting all these awesome cards too about prosperity and finances and abundance. It's all relative to the journey and our mindset. A positive change in your finances is indicated by this card. Although the newfound abundance may be unexpected, it definitely serves a purpose in your life. Your prayers for support have been answered. Now it's your role to utilize the windfall in the most beneficial way. Pray and meditate to have the strength to say no to distracting influences that could squander your resources. You have access to divine wisdom to guide your investments so that they continue to support your health and happiness and mission. Most of all, do not allow fluctuations in your finances to stress you, as you have the power to be at peace no matter what is going on around you. There's a rewind. You have the power to be at peace no matter what is going on around you. And as you emanate peace, so too do you attract all that you need. That's it. Hello. Prosperity, prosperity, and abundance equal windfall. We only have a couple more cards left that Spirit had me pull, guys, but I think they're all very impactful. You are stronger than you know. You are stronger than you know. Absolutely. Congratulations, Angelina. That is fabulous. Go team. All right, the card says this. Whew. Challenging situations show you your inner strength, especially when you seem to have no choice but to handle the matter directly. This card is encouraging you to keep going and call upon the deep well of strength that God has given to you. It is within you now, and you can draw it upward to serve you, like a tree drinking water through its roots. While you may feel like giving up, this is a time to persevere. It's a self-test so that you can gauge how much strength you truly have. After the situation is resolved, you'll feel safer and more confident because you know that you can rely upon yourself. This is a time of spiritual strength training, asserting yourself, championing a cause, and fighting peacefully for your own health and wellness. That is amazing, guys. You are stronger than you know. I know this journey is not for the faint of heart, so the fact that you are holding your own and standing strong in your power is huge. Beautiful. Welcome the new. We like that, right? Welcome the new. Hello, new. All right, let me see what this card has to say. Oh, my word. Welcome the new. Here we go. Change can be exciting, bringing you opportunities for joy, learning, and success. This card indicates you may have been anxious in the face of newness. Be reassured, though, this change will bring many blessings for everyone involved. Although it will occur differently than how you would have scripted it, all is in divine and perfect order. Have faith that you'll know what to do in each moment. Trust that your needs will be provided for every single step of the way. As long as you follow your inner guidance, allow yourself to feel excited about the changes and approach it with spirit as an adventure. Big positive changes are coming. Learn to respect the free will choices of everyone involved, even if they differ from your own. Try something new and completely different. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, you guys. I am just shook up. Good gravy. All right. Spiritual growth. How are we doing, guys? I know this was a kind of a surprise, but seriously, I feel like it was needed. I mean, I know my voice finally got a little bit stronger because I was all emo when we started, but I'm so grateful that these cards are just speaking truth and light. Yes. Okay, so we have spiritual growth. Knock, knock, who's there? Spirit. And you're about to grow. That's how it feels right now, right? Spiritual growth. We are all going through it. It says this card signifies the change you're currently in the midst of or contemplating is indeed a part of your spiritual growth. It will bring about great blessings even if challenges present themselves along the way. As this experience comes to a conclusion, you'll know that you are very strong indeed because, see, you are stronger than you know. See? All right. It says, as this experience comes to a conclusion, you'll know that you are very strong indeed. In fact, the situation will push you to leave behind your comfort zone. You're going to reach deep inside to a reservoir of strength that you didn't know you had. This strength is both peaceful and powerful, and it's going to help you learn new life lessons, as well as let go of pain and forgiving your past. The additional meanings of this card is spiritual seeking and being true to yourself. Beautiful. Self-care. Wow. That's important because we cannot give from an empty well. We sure could try, but preferably we should definitely take good care of ourselves. Because not only that, for when we're in a connection with a divine counterpart, we have to know how to take care of ourselves first before we even get into union, right? Okay, before a butterfly emerges with beautiful wings, it spends time in its cocoon. Similarly, this card is asking you to retreat for some much-needed rest and self-care. If you are breathing a sign of relief upon reading this, that's another sign it's time to take a healing pause. Self-care can take many forms, but the important thing is for you to look after yourself in a way that promotes happiness, health, and high energy. This may involve a detox on your diet, getting away from any harsh energy, relationships, or circumstances. Take care of yourself, and you will fly high and free like a butterfly. Simplify your life, assert yourself, and learn to say no. Love it. Oh my gosh, you guys. You guys are cracking me up. Yes, Self-Care Sunday is a thing, you guys, and it is important, and I hope that you take time to do that for yourselves because it's good, it's healthy. All right, seeking and finding. Like a butterfly flying from flower to flower, you're searching for what's next. This card reassures you that you'll find what you're looking for. Hold the vision of success, experience the excitement of the process, and feel fulfillment as if everything has already been accomplished. Keep calling on the guidance of God and the angels to lead you in the best direction. Look within yourself to find great love and beauty. Don't draw fear onto your path by worrying about what will come. Put only love into any thoughts and feelings you have about the future. Trust that everything is rightly yours, already belongs to you spiritually. Anything that you are seeking is also seeking you. Have faith and open your arms to receive. Wow. The meaning behind this card also includes reunion with a long-lost loved one. discovering your divine life purpose, and meeting your soulmate. Wow, that's beautiful. Volunteer. Wow. I'm telling you guys, this is great. I mean, I'm getting to like see these in real time with you, so pardon me if I get a little fangirl, but it's exciting to get to see these and learn what they mean with you guys right at the same time. So cool. All right, volunteer. Sometimes volunteer work is the best method of affecting change related to an issue you're passionate about. Find and meet like-minded friends. This card is guiding you in a way that is always meaningful for you. Remember that when you give, you also receive, and you cannot outgive the universe. You're encouraged to help someone in need and pray to know where you are assigned and most needed. That's beautiful. See, that's what we're doing. We're volunteering our time and talents, knowing that the universe totally has our backs. It's all good. Wow, this one is really unique, you guys. Look at that butterfly. That's amazing. Okay, this card says, changing your mind. This card means you've changed your mind about a previous decision and you're struggling with the possible repercussions. You might be worried about what other people think or if you're going to suffer consequences due to your second thoughts. You know more now than when you made your original decision. Perhaps you've uncovered this information with a little more investigation. Nonetheless, the circumstances unfolded as they did for a higher purpose. Learn from your former actions so that in the future you take your time doing research prior to making decisions. In the meantime, know that changing one's mind is an option for all of us. And you know that saying, we're always one decision away from a completely different life. Don't be afraid to make those decisions. Yep. The last card from this deck that came out, take the next step now. Wow. Okay then. Oh my word. All right, let me go ahead and see what it says. If you feel stalled or stuck, this card is offering a solution. It's time to take action. Even a small step in the direction of your vision will help you feel a sense of progress and hope. You already know what the next step is as your heart is leading you there. Imagine what you would do if you had unlimited time, finances, and energy. This is your answer. As you step into the world of unlimited, your resources come to you exactly as you need them. Hi, Dylan. Oh my gosh. Okay. It says, provided that you listen and follow your inner wisdom. Remember, you'll never be asked to do anything that could harm you or a loved one, as your divine guidance is a conversation of love. You are being called to take the leap of faith. Break your goals down into baby steps and focus on today instead of looking too far down the road. All right, guys, so now it's time to ask some questions and hopefully you guys will provide some answers. How did you feel about this deck and how did you feel about the messages that came through? Did anybody have an aha moment? Did any of these cards resonate and click for you? I'm just gonna, go back through. We had Be True to You, Courage, Decisions, Emotions, End of an Era, Finances, Forgiveness, Healing from the Past, Heavenly Signs, Join In, Motivation, Realizations and Epiphanies, Windfall. You are stronger than you know. Welcome the new. Spiritual growth. Self-care. Seeking and finding. Volunteer. Changing your mind. And take the step now. Wow, awesome. Yeah, see, we are those butterflies coming out of the cocoon and we're flying away. And for some, that's a traumatic experience because it's an unknown new adventure and journey. But we must take courage and take heart that the universe is encouraging us to take those steps into the new now, knowing that we are divinely guided and protected. You know, nothing happens that has not already been planned out by our Creator and the universe. We're not late. We're not tardy to the party. We are showing up and arriving right on time, guys. And it's absolutely amazing and beautiful. So please be encouraged that as you go through these changes, butterflies, metamorphoses and transformations, it's divinely guided and you are protected and loved and equipped to go forth into your life. And so, okay, all right, Spirit. I was thinking that I was just going to be like, all done. So at 111, right? Or that's how far the video is in, 111. There were some other cards from this deck. Again, Universal Wisdom. And we're just going to look at these intuitively because apparently Spirit said there was still some messages to encourage with. So here we go. All right, I'm going to shuffle them because there's just a handful of these bad boys, but you're going to pick up on whatever you need intuitively when you see these cards. And thank you for being here. The universe. Well, twin flames, you know that you are a light worker, a powerful light worker, and we're being called to serve the earth. And since right before Earth Day, we had a lot of messages that talked about trees. And our Namaste card even had a tree on the front. And how we're being called to establish our roots so that we're not easily shifted and shaken and uprooted in our strength and our journey. And so we're being called to connect and ground with Mother Earth at the same time while receiving enlightenment from heavenly places and realms, and to know that we are expanding like the branches on a tree. Those of us who are willing to go through these life lessons and to understand, we are growing at a rapid rate. Pretty amazing, right? Abundance. Our angels, and see, there's the tree again. Guys, you cannot make this up. Do you see the tree with the roots? And here it is again. The angel looks like it has tree roots connecting into Mother Gaia. This is why we are on this journey. We are helping and assisting the earth at this time. No more wounds. We are actively working on healing the wounds we may have had inflicted upon us, but now the more we know, we're more mindful, so we're not creating any more new wounds. We're being very careful with ourselves and mindful. Healing. This is a big thing. The heart and the mind are now being reconciled through healing with Archangel Raphael. The gates of the heart are open to healing and receiving and giving love, and the mind is no longer blocking the heart. The mind is notorious for only going by what it's processing through the eye or ear gate. But now that this third eye chakra is open and illuminated, the messages that the heart is sending are not being blocked. Okay? Healing is taking place in feminines and masculines all over. Of course, Archangel Raphael showed up, and there's the butterfly wings again. We can't make this stuff up. We're transforming through healing the heart and the mind. And Archangel Raphael is helping us transform. Do you guys see the butterfly wings? This is mind-blowing. Just mind-blowing. I love it. Release. We've been asked to release the twin, release expectations, release any unforgiveness, shame, guilt that we've held on to. It's time to move forward. And we have to, open up our hands and fly and rise and allow others to do the same thing. Okay. Ooh. Power. We are empowered on this journey. Our vibration is rising because of our obedience and willingness to go through this journey and to learn to become the greatest version of ourselves. Amazing. Yep, just like we talked about, those contractions, the earth is changing. But light workers, we're called to help heal the earth, heal with the vibration of love. Can't make this stuff up. There's the love. Black Eyed Peas, where is the love? The love is right here. Third eye chakra illuminated. Butterflies again. We're migrating. We're getting to be all over the place. And we're spreading a message of love and beauty and transformation and peace. Dreaming heart. Many of us are finally finding the courage to allow our hearts to dream again, to believe that we can have the life that we desire and deserve. It's like that song, hey now, don't dream it's over. We get to dream again. Get excited about the future. Give yourself a chance by allowing yourself to dream once more. The sacred sound, Om. This is our light body. These are our chakras in alignment. We are now being called into a new place, a new destination in our lives as light workers and twin flames. Yes, thank you. There it is. That's right, Jennifer. We are locked in. We're tuned in, just like a radio, that the radio station needed to be fine-tuned. We've been working on this fine-tuning, and it is finally showing up loud and clear, and we're able now to move boldly forward into the future, trusting that Spirit has our back. The universe has our back. We are moving. That's what butterflies do, right? They've got these wings, and they are moving pretty gracefully, as a matter of fact, but nevertheless, they're moving, and so are we. We're moving into our greatest adventure. And the last card from this deck is the Lotus Rose. Isn't that an interesting combination? Just like we mentioned, we are twin flames in a light worker journey, or light workers in a twin flame journey, however you want to look at it. This is like a hybrid. You have the rose and the lotus merged together. All right, here's what the card says. This card heralds a time of positive change that is about to unfold in your life. Deep and profound changes which occur at the heart level. As your heart opens, the universe sends new and loving experiences your way. You may have been hurt or disappointed recently. However, the weeks to come will bring renewal as new friendships and new opportunities blossom. These new opportunities and friendships will be deeply inspiring and rewarding. They are the result of the love and faith you have shown in the universe. In opening your heart, you have raised your vibration and therefore will begin to attract all that vibrates love. This card is a blessing from the universe. Guys, I am ready to bawl my eyes out right now. This is exactly the messages that Spirit has been speaking to me and through me, is that your efforts as a light worker in this earth, the faith, the love, the compassion and forgiveness you're showing, it's opened your heart and it's caused you to raise your own vibration. And now you are attracting all that vibrates love. This is a miracle. I just want to say thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Thank you, Father God. We're celebrating that we are witnessing a miracle in real time. The lotus which blooms under the mud, under the water, in the darkness, and the rose that blooms and goes through thorns and has to have the sun to nourish it. There's two separate things going on, but in this card, they are merged together and flourishing. That is nothing short of a miracle. Light worker and twin flame, your journeys have merged. And now that you have raised your vibration to love or above, as Jen Edwards says, you're attracting love into your life. I am so excited, and I cannot wait to hear the positive experiences that everyone's having over these next coming weeks. You are a magnet for love. Your understanding of the principles of the law of attraction, you're understanding the spiritual law of cause and effect, and now you're manifesting and things will come to you effortlessly. And I'm so proud of each of you for the work that you're doing. I'm going to go ahead and read to you our Namaste card before we close out the live. And I just want to thank each and every one of you for joining us today for this kind of special impromptu message from Spirit about you have become a butterfly. Spread your wings and fly. Aw, you guys are so sweet. Oh, yes, Dylan. When I named Kate, it was Caitlin Brooke, and it meant pure stream. And I knew that was her name. In fact, I knew it before I realized that I was going to have a confirmation of the pregnancy. I already knew that she was with me. So that's really exciting that you guys said that. That's so cute. But the very first message we had was a blessing woven in truth. Have the courage to speak your truth, and a heavy burden will be lifted. It is best that everyone involved know where they stand. The truth will set you both and others free. This is a blessing for all concerned, but most of all for you, dear one. So I feel like the truth did set us free today. We are butterflies out of the cocoon, and we are able to fly abandonedly into the sun now. And the last card was this, a blessing from the light. You are dearly loved, more than you can possibly imagine. You are never alone. A universe of love and light surrounds you and showers you with blessings that ebb and flow in your heart. Namaste. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here today. I appreciate each one of you. I hope that the messages inspired, uplifted, and are going to encourage you to spread your wings and fly. Live your best life now and know that you are fully supported by our Creator, by the angels, by the universe, and by all of us. If you haven't had an opportunity to, please check out the link for the Good Vibe Tribe. It is in the live chat if you scroll up. It's a beautiful extension of the community that you see here in the live, and we're just here to love on and support and encourage each other in our individual journeys and as a collective. We are so very fortunate and blessed to have such a wonderful community of light, and we'll be so happy and pleased if you would join us. And again, thank you guys for being here today, for your light and your love. I appreciate the reverence and kindness that's demonstrated in the chat and how everyone greets each other with such kindness and hospitality. And I look forward to chatting with you guys maybe a little bit either after the live or in the Good Vibes Tribe. If anything really stuck out to you or really connected with you, please remember to share in the comments of the video. If you feel compelled to like the video or to share it, please do. If you're new and you'd like to subscribe to the channel, we are happy to have you join this family of light and look forward to connecting with you guys again real soon. Have an amazing, blessed day, a beautiful evening. And once more, before I go, I always like to pay it forward and share with you some of the channels that I absolutely adore. Melanie with Whole Again 1111, Matt with King Trident's Tribe, Ashley Lynn, the XOXO Goddess, Alluring Vibes with Brittany, Saltwater Hills Tarot with Missy, and Guided by Angels with my angel baby Liz. Also some more channels, Water Baby Tarot, Queen of Light 1111, Twin Flame Enchanted Messenger of Light, Simone Ascending, House of Items, Paradise in Love, and The Love Revolution with Dr. V. And that list is growing, guys, because I definitely do feel guided and led to check different channels and to learn about what's being taught and encouraged. And hopefully it will also be a blessing to you. Thank you again for being here, you guys. You truly are simply the best. I feel so blessed every time I get to come here and spend some time with you guys. And I hope that the rest of your week will be outstanding. As Spirit leads, I may be back on later throughout the week. I have several new decks to share, and I'm super excited to do so. Until then, blessings of light and love, and ciao for now.